From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, David Payne.
Well, here in the metro, still got a little bit of rain out there.
And cooler temperatures. Can we just talk about that for a second?
Yeah, thank you. What now?
We're talking about rain, cooler temperatures, and you're talking about...
I was like in the parking garage. 10 seconds.
Oh, running over here?
Yeah. You go sprinting over.
That's nothing new.
Yeah, I might have pushed down a small family in the hallway.
They'll get over it.
It happens. Yeah, good rains this morning. Lots of rain, but we paid for it a little bit with some hail this morning. Had some damage down in the Elgin area.
Oh, yeah.
And so, you know, some pretty big hail, but not widespread. But the rain was widespread for sure.
Yeah.
So we'll do it again tomorrow morning. I think it'll be a little bit south of us, though. In Oklahoma City, we'll still pick up a little bit of rain, but the bigger stuff will be down south. Tons of pictures. There's a shot from Elgin. The golf ball is on the right. Okay, just making sure. Looking at little Montana down there, and the hailstone's on the left. Pretty spherical, if you will. Hailstone going on for sure this morning. But had some big hail. Had some damaging hail to cars and roofs and things like that. That's down near Granite from Chrissy. There you go. There's, yeah, going to be pretty much up to the golf ball size there, and that'll do some damage. That will do damage to a roof down near Lone Wolf, and damage to the car and whatever else you left outside. All right, so the whole thing began overnight. Well, we're going to do that again. Now, the instability is not as high as what it was last night or overnight of this morning. So we're still going to get some hail, some of us will, and a little bit of wind and more heavy rain. But I don't think the hail sizes will be as big as what we had again this morning. I'll show you where coming up. A little bit of rain in Colorado and Kansas. That's kind of weakening, sliding southeast, but that will clip parts of northern and northeastern Oklahoma tonight. That's not what I'm talking about. The bigger show of rain and storms will be down south. More on that coming up. A couple showers here the last several hours across the metro here in the last hour or so. We've had a couple of showers pop up. They're drifting off to the east, not many. But there you go, near Jones and over near Hera and Meeker, Jacktown, little shower there. You might get a clap or two of thunder, but nothing severe out of that, all right? Looks good. And then we go to Kansas. There you go, storm system kind of swinging through. So this will hug parts of northwestern and northeastern and northern Oklahoma really overnight tonight. But we're going to focus our attention down south. Nice shot of downtown Oklahoma City, part of our Lucky Star Skycam network on a Monday evening. 63 degrees, dew point. Low 60s out there, fairly muggy. Look at our humidity, 93%. Yeah, it's thick. Low 60s, 60 in El Reno, 63 up in Guthrie, 62 now in Clinton and Weatherford, 62 from Burns Flat. How about a 63 in Woodward and Quinlan and Fort Supply, hanging on to a 64 and a 64 now up in Ponca City. All right, so the pattern is kind of the same pattern we've been in. The jet stream winds, they're still fairly weak, but strong enough. So we get little systems that come out across Oklahoma. A little bit of lift is all it takes. The boundary's to our south, but it's going to lift back north. And what we're going to do is we're going to crank up some showers and storms tonight into tomorrow morning. I think another wave tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. And then we might get a couple of more waves off and on as we get into your Thursday and Friday. Chance of rain by then is pretty low. And then another wave by maybe Father's Day. So we're on the north side of the heat dome, which is here. And then by late this weekend and next week, this starts to build north. And you know what that means. We start to kind of dry things out and we get hotter. But I'll say this, the jet stream doesn't completely leave us even into next week. So as long as we have that close by, the chance of rain, still there, still going to be there. Overnight tonight, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., look what goes on down here again. Lots of rain, southwestern, southern Oklahoma. Bring it on. I still think you could see a little severe weather down here. We'll have to keep an eye on that, and that will gradually weaken tomorrow morning, and then by tomorrow afternoon, most of us are dry. Rain amounts, a ½ inch to an inch to locally 2 inches down across southern Oklahoma, a little in the northeast, a little back out in the panhandle overnight. I hear in Oklahoma City, we might see a little rain late tonight and tomorrow morning, but right now, nothing too heavy for Oklahoma City, all right? Lows tonight, 60s. Overnight tonight through tomorrow morning, Oklahoma City, 60% chance of rain, but a 70 to 80 to a 100% chance across southern, southwestern Oklahoma, also in the northeast, also back out in the panhandle. Overnight tonight through tomorrow morning, a few of these storms down here, strong to severe. Jed and Lacey will be here at 4 a.m. Highs tomorrow, like today. Not as cool as today, but still nice, 70s. Thunderstorms develop in the northwest tomorrow afternoon and evening. Slide to the southeast towards the metro. They will weaken as we get into tomorrow night, but still might produce some wind and hail. Trackers will be out tomorrow. We'll watch all this in the morning. We'll watch all this tomorrow evening as we do. Slight chance for a thunderstorm Wednesday and Thursday, and then again possibly over the weekend. And look at the heat. Here we go, coming up next week. Carl, back to you.